Hey guys, it's Sam with 2 so welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Thursday afternoon to everyone who is watching us live on our social media platforms, but also to everyone in the Philippines watching right now. I hope you guys are doing okay. Actually, not just people in the Philippines, but everyone, wherever you are. I hope you're all okay, safe, healthy, and all of that because, times are hard nowadays. So I hope you guys are doing okay. But in just a bit, I will be having a very special guest who will be joining me, and he is a very talented young artist who I've actually, gotten to know more about over the past, couple of months too, because I've also talked to him about his music. And finally, his album, Dreamwalker, is actually going to be out tomorrow. So we'll be talking about that, and also his newest single, which is called Looping. We will be talking about that, and also how he's been since the last time I saw him. So everyone, please welcome back to MYXclusive, Fern. Woo!
Hi.
Hi. I love it. I love this energy. Thank you so much, Fern, for joining us once again. It's good to see you. Of course. How have you been? I know it hasn't been that long since the last time we talked, but how have you been since then?
Same man. I've just been at home.
Mhm.
Yeah, still awkward. Nothing's changed, man. Same old, same old.
No worry. I'm also really awkward, so we can just be, awkward together. I got you. Don't worry about it.
You don't get used
Yeah.
to things, man.
It's okay. It's definitely okay because I'm here and I'm here to talk about you and your music, obviously. But just to everyone, just a little background. So I actually got to host Fern's fan hangout not too long ago, and it was very emotional, you guys. Both of us were very surprised at how emotional it actually got.
Yeah,
Diba, Fern?
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because just a little, some fans got to talk to Fern, share how much his music meant to him and all of that, and it was just a lot of emotions, right? Fern? So how was you just for everyone watching? How did it feel to get all of that affirmation and hearing how much your music has touched the lives of other people?
It's definitely good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always a pleasure to kind of
Mm-hmm.
just know that you're doing something that's bigger than you. It's not just for
Mm-hmm.
me. So it's
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I make music on a daily and I do this stuff for myself and I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it. But then when other people enjoy it in a, that in that way where they get really emotional about it, it's it feels like it's bigger than me. So it's super cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely is bigger than you because obviously you've touched people's lives, you don't even know them personally yet, and they're crying to your
I know.
music.
That's easy, man. My mom doesn't
Yeah,
even, my mom doesn't give no emotions when she hears my stuff. She's just cool.
oh,
Random people crying.
yeah, that's support. I feel like our parents too are always like that. It's cool. It's right.
Yeah, it's cool,
Yeah,
I
at
guess.
least. Yeah, at least you get something to buy. At least you get it's right or it's cool. But yeah, other people got cried. Just for everyone watching. Last time people were crying to Fern's music, which definitely a vibe. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Music speaks to people, diba? So why not talaga? But you just recently released also a new single, Looping. So let's talk about that. So can you tell us more, Fern, what Looping is actually about?
Looping is, I mean, Looping is kind of just like one of the more like upbeat songs on the album. I mean,
Mm-hmm,
the album
mm-hmm,
is like more or less kind of just like a dreamy kind of vibe. And yeah, Looping was just one of the songs that came out, and it came out pretty, I don't know, like upbeat. So
mm-hmm,
it was a bit different. So
mm-hmm,
yeah, I'm proud of that one, and I'm glad people like it as well. I mean, that's what matters anyway. Like if
mm-hmm,
we all understand it and like we all like enjoy the track, then cool.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, music really moves people. Obviously it speaks to them in many different ways, right? But where did the idea like for the song, like where did it come from, what inspired it and all that?
Man, you know, like I wish I had like better stories to tell about
Mm-hmm,
these songs, but I really
mm-hmm,
just like, you know what I mean. Like I I've been stuck at home for like the longest time, so
mm-hmm.
basically just like messed around with the with music one time, and then that song came out. So there's no like really like cool or like sad backstory to it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. Like, it just came out.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's really how it is, no? Like it just really is what it is. It just came out
Yeah.
of nowhere. But I think looping too is like very relevant. I feel like to a lot of people too, because a lot of people can feel like they're stuck in a loop or like they're just stuck,
Yeah,
right?
right, right.
Um, Especially in the last year and a half, I feel like we've been on an infinite loop
Yeah,
forever.
it's been 2 years.
It's Yeah, it's been almost 2 years now since, so I feel like very relevant. But for you, Fern, like, what was the most recent time you ever felt like, am I in a loop? Like, am I stuck? Have you ever like felt that recently too?
Yeah, man, of course. I mean,
Mhm.
just on like on a career level, like, I guess
Mm,
that's kind of what I feel like most of the time. Like, I've been doing this for like the longest time now. I mean, not the longest
mhm,
time, but probably like 4 to 5 years since I started making music for other people and then release my own
mhm,
music. And sometimes like you can't help but think like, oh, I'm still here. Like,
mhm.
is this going anywhere? Like, should I consider other things? Like, that's the only loop that I feel like I'm in. But again, and I just love this way too much to like even give up. So
That's true. And I feel like, like we all feel that way every now and then.
yeah, man.
Um, the infinite loop of like possibilities in life is just sometimes really difficult, no, but like obviously sometimes we really have to get ourselves out of there. So for you, for like when you feel stuck and stuff, like what are the things that you do to kind of get yourself out of that headspace?
I mean, I can't. Wow, fake. This is like some fake deep stuff. But yeah, like when I feel stuck, like what I
Mhm.
usually do is kind of like detach myself from that situation and like um kind of just my mom's here.
Hi, tita.
Okay. But anyway, like yeah, I guess like in terms of like career,
Mhm.
um it's really hard for me to kind of, I mean, since I'm an artist, it's also like I
Mhm.
always like hyper focus on things, and like one
Yeah.
thought is like, oh, I'm never gonna like succeed in this. But what
Mhm.
I've learned is kind of like I detach myself from that thought. Like I'm really more than the musician. Like I'm more than just an artist.
Yeah.
I'm also a human being. So like it's not. I kind of just tell myself to like get over it. Like get over yourself. Like it's not it's not a
True.
big deal. Like you know what I mean. You have friends, you have family that love you, and like
Mhm.
kind of just like detach yourself and like kind of ground yourself, put yourself back to
Mhm.
like where reality actually is.
Mhm.
Not all this like other stuff that people like convince you need or convince you that you
True.
have to like, succeed or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's how I kind of go about it.
See, this is why people cry at your fan hangouts. They feel it, they feel it in their heart. But that's so true. Detaching yourself is like really, really hard also at the same time, but it's really essential, no, especially not to get lost in like the noise of like
Of course,
stuff that's been
yeah.
going on, kind of really detach yourself, remind yourself who you are also, no, outside, of course, this artistry and of course the music. But we're all really thankful, of course, for the music. And also, I want to talk about the music video for Looping. So good, like visually, so nice. Like it was so good, and a lot of people also in the comments were like, "Wow, this music video is super bombed down and stuff." So, what was it like creating the music video too?
That was actually like one of the most fun shoots I've ever had because that
Mm,
video was made by me and my friends. So
yeah.
that was basically just for my birthday. We went to Balasan and we just
Mm,
it was supposed to be just like a celebration thing for my birthday, but then
mm-hmm,
we decided like why not shoot stuff while we're there. So
mm-hmm,
me and my friends Moses and Jaime and Justin, like we all just brought equipment and then shot some stuff. It was just like a five-man team, honestly.
mm-hmm. Ooh,
But
shout
yeah.
out to Justin. We're batchmates.
Oh, what? Like, really?
Yeah, and he's friends with my boyfriend too.
I
So
swear, Justin knows everyone.
yeah, that's true actually. We're batchmates, so that's so it's so funny. Like I saw him out, so I was like, let's go, Justin. Okay, I see
That's
you.
so
But
cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
super small world. But
Yeah.
yeah, it looked like so much fun. I think also everyone got the vibe too. And I also saw a comment guy in the music video. Someone said that your dance moves are the same from sixth grade. So that's nice.
Yeah, man. I mean, I am honestly like, I wish I was cooler. Like if anything.
Dude, I would say pretty cool though, like creating music,
I don't know why I
making
present
music
myself.
videos.
I mean, thank you.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool. I think a
thank
lot of
you.
people can agree in our comments too. But
That
yeah,
is
I mean
reassuring. Yeah,
to
that's reassuring.
everyone, yeah, it's super reassuring, I think. But to everyone who's tuning in, yeah, make sure to check out, of course, Fern's newest single, which is called Looping. Also, the music video is also really good. You guys can check it out on YouTube. But tomorrow is actually going to be a big day for you, Fern, because your album, Dreamwalker, is finally coming out. We've been talking about this. I know
Yeah.
for quite some time though, even in our old interviews. But how does it feel finally after like all the anxiety and all of the stress that it's finally coming out tomorrow?
It's insane, man. It's honestly just like, it's crazy how everything just like, man, I've been working on this thing for 2 years. Like, my friends know that. And, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've been telling my friends actually, like, there's like a weird thing about me that I don't really, like I don't ever mind like stuff
Mhm,
like when my music doesn't get as much attention, it doesn't get much streams, like I don't really mind, but like
mhm,
for this one it's kind of like I'm so scared of how it'll be received just because I don't want
mm,
myself to feel discouraged because it's been like 2 years and
mhm,
I feel like it's one of my best works like ever,
mhm.
and if that's not received well, or I know it doesn't matter, but at the same time like you can't help but think if it's not received well, like are you really cut out for this type of stuff,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
so so that's in
Wow.
my
Those
head.
are some real thoughts. You
Yeah,
know what
bro.
I mean?
I
Like,
think I
yeah.
really need to get this out,
Yeah.
Like,
No, but for real, I mean, that's so true. I can definitely like, I feel you because obviously, like, you put out so much time and effort and literal, like, work into this. And obviously, like, even though it doesn't really matter, right? Like, what other people think of it, obviously, there's still that part of you that really wishes, like, I hope
yeah,
people love it as much as I do. I mean, that's sort of, we're human, that's normal. And so
thank
far,
you.
from right? Like so far from the music that we've heard, it's so good, and a lot of people are loving it. Just not to hype you up though. I don't want to get like your
Yeah, yeah,
expectations too high, but
I
it's
know.
so good.
Thank you
It's
so
so
much.
good. And a lot of people are saying it too in our comments, like they can't wait for the album. People are like eagerly waiting for it. But for you, Fern, if there's a track that people haven't heard yet that they should look forward to, what track would that be on the album?
Um, I think it would be like there's this. I wrote a song called "I Don't Wanna." It's so sad. I don't wanna wake up anymore. But yeah, no, I guess I've. That's like this the song that means the most to me because I'm
Mhm.
starting to see songs in a different way now. Like I used to make songs just because I could do it, or like um I mean, it's like my career and all that stuff. So I used
Yeah.
to do it in a more objective way. But in this album and that song specifically, it was kind of just like feeling stuff, and like there's no other way to like let go or get over that feeling instead of like seeking refuge into like something that I love. So that song and like this album means a lot to me just because it's not just songs, it's actually things that made me progress like farther in life. Just like, you know, it picked me back up. Or when I look back at it, it feels like just memories, not even songs. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw you describe it as a collection of memories and emotions, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's a very vulnerable kind of thing, obviously. I can imagine because like this is like a time capsule for this time in your life, kind of like
Yeah,
whenever
yeah, it
you
is.
yeah,
Actually, it's
so I'm excited to see 10 years from now how you're gonna feel about this album too. Maybe
10
we'll have you
years.
back here. Then we'll talk about it. Okay, 5 years. Okay,
I'll
5 years.
I'll be
Five.
30, bro.
In 10 years?
Yeah, I'll be 30 in 10 years, man. I'm
Oh yeah,
21.
I'll be 34. Ew! Not ew, but like it just sounds old 10 years
I
from
hope
now.
I hope we don't go back here in 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe five.
You
You
never
know?
know. Okay, yeah, maybe 5. When we have a maybe even 2 years from now, we will
Yeah,
talk about this album. Gabing 10 years, so nga, gabing 10 years. But why not? Maybe the
why not?
music will still mean a lot to you in 10 years. I will
Yeah,
ask
I'm
you
sure.
10 years from now. We'll look back at this interview, but it's super
For sure.
exciting because the album is coming out tomorrow. But you also released like during the fan hangout thing. You also announced that you're coming out with a photo book, and you also recently opened pre-orders, right, for the photo book. So just for
Yeah.
everyone who doesn't know about it yet, what can I expect from the photo book? Like, what can they see on the photo book too?
Um, well, the photo book is actually, I mean, yeah, I always describe the album as like collection of memories. So
Mm,
every time we shot, every time we recorded, every time we just out there doing like Dreamwalker stuff, we're just hanging out.
mhm,
We recorded them through photos or videos. So
mhm,
the whole photo book is just from start to end. It was kind of like the whole journey throughout the whole thing too. Music included
mhm,
in it. Yeah, like pictures of my friends are there, like Justin, Moses, all those people are on there.
mhm,
Um, yeah, and I just wanted. I mean, I just feel like Fern is not just. Sorry, it's so weird talking like in like a third person, but like the Fern kind of like artist, like is. I feel like it's just a platform for people like me, my friends, and like the people that
mhm,
worked on the Dreamwalker stuff. That's not mine. So I feel like I wanted it to be not about me. So the whole
mhm,
Dreamwalker photo book actually has just different write-ups and different like stories from all the people involved in it. So it's
mhm,
I actually only have one write-up there, and everything else is like from my friends and family. So
mhm.
I just want people to know that this is not just me. Like I don't want Dreamwalker if ever it becomes a successful thing. You know, like I don't want people to think like Fern did that. Like no, like
Mhm,
that's everyone did that. So the photo
mhm,
book is actually just like a kind of like the proof that it's not just me, it's everyone else.
mhm. Oh, I love that. Like you were able to kind of share this whole Dreamwalker process with everyone, and also to everyone who kind of like helped you and like helped in creating
Yeah,
Dreamwalker, like everything about it. And that's why we'll be able to see it also in the photo book, you guys. Because I like that you said, Fern is just not you. I totally got, I got what you meant though. Like everything that you do. Obviously, no man is an island, diba? That's what they say. Wow, look at me, my philosophy quotes.
you should do this.
But yeah, no, but I totally get what you mean. Like it's so like what you said, it's so much bigger than just you.
Yeah,
Like what you said earlier in our interview, and that's why we're so excited for Dreamwalker. So to everyone watching, you guys can actually listen to Dreamwalker. It's coming out September 10th, which is tomorrow. You guys can check that out. Fern worked very hard on this in the last 2 years, so you
yeah, you
know,
gotta check that out because I worked.
yeah, he
that
worked very hard for it too.
that felt like such a guilt trip kind of thing. Like you better check it out because Fern worked very hard.
If you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. So there you go, guys. Make
Yeah.
sure to check it out. Not just because you worked hard on it, but because the music is also really good. Oh, diba? It's really, really true. So make sure to check that out. And also, for all of his future plans too. I'm sure you're super busy also, but with the album release and stuff, you're obviously so busy with that. But in terms of music, I know you're constantly making music. What else can we expect coming from you, Ferd? Especially like almost it's already the Burr months, almost the end of the year. Is there anything else you want to accomplish with your music before the year ends?
God, it's damn, it's already wow. Wait, when you said that, like, kind of was just like, oh my God, it's actually September.
Yeah,
What the?
same.
Anyway,
Same.
like I had a mid like crisis there, but what I'm doing now basically is
Hmm.
um, I have a company and a group in Kindred,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm really focusing on now. So we're kind of just making music for other people, and we have kind of this. If you guys are like if you guys know like who Brockhampton is, like that's kind of
Hmm.
where I'm heading towards now. So I'm making music with a bunch of my friends, and we're like just forming a group thing. So that's where my head's at right now.
Hmm.
It's really good stuff, guys. Like really
Hmm.
just crazy stuff. But yeah, that
That's
is
so
the plan.
exciting. I mean, I
Yeah,
love Brockhampton. So when you said
yeah.
that, I was like, oh, let's go. It's gonna
So
be
it's a
um
bunch of different artists and like
mhm.
just yeah, it's a collaborative thing.
Yeah, it's like a collective of creative minds,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
So
which is sick.
I'm excited for that, guys. And I'm sure a lot of people are also really excited. So we have that to look forward to. But of course, Dreamwalker coming out tomorrow, September 10th. You guys can look forward to that as well. But before I let you go, Fern, do you have a message to everyone who loves your music so much and everyone who's been supporting you throughout your whole journey?
Um, I always hate these parts, like, but like no,
I'll
just
always keep asking them.
just because I didn't know what to say, but yeah, I guess in these past like leading up to this whole big thing, just like what I've realized is really that I'm glad that all of these things and all of the stuff that I've been making actually reaches people, and
Mhm.
yeah, just the message to like everyone who will listen to it and who listens to my stuff is just I'm very grateful, and like honestly, like in reality, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I love to do, which is music, if it weren't for the people that listen to me. So thank you for allowing me, be able to do and live out this dream. And yeah,
Mhm. You always say you're not good at this part, but you always give such a great answer. So, you know, you got this.
no, don't say that, man. It's gonna get in my head.
No, I'm gonna let you know that you're good at that part. So, it's in your head now. But thank you so much for joining us once again here on Mix. And thank you as well to everyone who tuned in. Once again, Dreamwalker, the album of Fern, is coming out September 10th. That's tomorrow already. So you guys can look forward to that. But thank you again to everyone who tuned into this exclusive interview. And once again, thank you, Fern. This has been Sam Tuams and Fern. Thank you so much, you guys.